Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2023 Band of Braves Christmas concert. We are so excited for the students to show what they've been working on these past few weeks for this semester. For some, these kids on the stage right here, this is their first Christmas concert with us ever. We are starting off the night with our beginner Band of Braves, who are also going to play on Friday afternoon at the intermediate and elementary schools on our annual Beginner Band Christmas Tour. So we're performing at the elementary school at 9 a.m. on Friday, and then the intermediate at 2 p.m. on Friday. So if you'd like to come out and join us for those performances as well, feel free. Just check in through the front office. They are also getting fed Chick-fil-A that day. We're having it delivered here, so no need to pack a lunch. They're going to get some free Chick-fil-A. And these kids have worked incredibly hard on this program, and we are super proud of them for all the work they've done this year. Give them a round of applause. So I'll take a quick moment to just introduce all the band director staff. So my name is Miss Munson. I'm the assistant junior high director, and I also teach beginning clarinet and percussion. And then we've got Miss Rambo, and she's the assistant high school band director. She teaches beginning flute and saxophone. And then we've got Mr. Shamonic, who's the head junior high director. And he teaches beginning trombone, euphonium, and tuba. And then last but not least, we have Mr. Warren, our head director. He's currently playing the tuba, but he teaches beginner trumpet and French horn. So the four of us are what makes up the band director staff here, along with our wonderful support system of band boosters and parents. And so we just want to thank you all for pushing your students to get out of their comfort zone and listening to the hours of practicing and frustration and what I'm sure were some pretty strange sounds coming out of their instruments those first few months. But we also want to thank all of our administrators for the constant support that they have shown our program across the district. And we want to thank Ms. Nash for being here and being here at every concert that we put on. So we'd also like to welcome our Band Booster president up here to talk for just a couple minutes about our Band Booster program and the event that they're putting on tonight during the concert. So this is Mr. David Henry.
Wow, what a good crowd tonight. Y'all look great. Don't these kids look great up here? Amen, that's good. I know there have been lots of squeaks and strange sounds coming from their practice area at home. But I remember the concert that they had back in October, and I hear them practice this afternoon, and I could tell there's a huge amount of improvement that happens in just a matter of like 6 weeks. And so I know you guys are in for a treat tonight. But I wanted to touch on band boosters for just a moment. We've had an incredible run this last several months of Friday night lights and Thursday night lights and contests that we hosted, a marching contest that we hosted back in October. And we have had a record number of junior high parents that have gotten involved with band boosters. And so we are excited to let you know that band boosters are not just for high school parents. You junior high parents are valuable, and we need your help. And so over the next few months, we're going to be doing some other things. And so if you have not joined us on the band app, then that's the way we communicate within the Booster Club organization. So if you would like information, you can see one of the directors or myself, and we'll be glad to get you hooked up on the band app. But our meetings are every second Tuesday of the month. We're not going to have a meeting in December, but we will pick one up in January. So we have so many things that are coming down the pipe with just all of the groups from 6th grade all the way up to high school. And so we are proud to represent all of these kids. Band Boosters takes care of a lot of their meals. They take care of some of their entry fees that the schools have to pay to get them to contest, and then they also help with the end of the year trips. And so those are some of the many things that we handle as band boosters. And then when the directors call and say, I need something, then we just say, okay, and we take care of it. And so we're proud to be able to do that because of the work that all of you have done. We're real thrilled to be here tonight, but if you have a question about band boosters, please come and see me. Or Justin Kaysen is our vice president, and he's here, and Brett Burnett, he is our PR director of PR, public relations, and so we would love to be able to speak to you about joining and getting you involved with what we're doing. So y'all enjoy the concert tonight. It'll be a great night. Thank you.
So our band boosters are also putting on a silent auction of baked goods tonight. So you might have seen some of them on the tables. I think I connected to a different channel, sorry. So you might have seen some of their baked goods on the tables out there. And so if you haven't done a silent auction before, you go up and write your bid on the paper next to them, and whoever has the highest bid at the end of the night goes home with the tasty desserts. I know I've heard that there are a lot of good items out there that might be up for grabs. It gets pretty competitive every year, so y'all might want to get out there and write your bid down. We will have a small break in between each group that's going tonight, so that'll give y'all the opportunity, if you would like to go bid on those items, y'all are welcome to go out there and do so before we start the next group. So without further ado, we're going to start with Up on the Housetop by the Beginner Band. Up on the Housetop by our beginner band. And next up, we're going to have Miss Rambo come up and conduct our woodwinds. Woodwinds, raise up your instrument in the air for us all to see. So our woodwind class is made up of our flutes, clarinets, and saxophones. And they're going to do a little bit of Jolly Old Saint Nick. All right, next up we're going to have our brass class. If you play a brass instrument, raise up. Maybe tuba's just, yeah. So our brass instruments are made up of our trumpets, French horns, trombone, euphonium, and tuba. I don't think I missed anybody. And they're going to play some Deck the Halls. All right, and our last class that we're going to have play is the percussion class. Percussion, go ahead and raise your mallets up in the air. And they're going to play some Good King Wenceslas on our keyboard instruments. To close out our beginner band portion of the concert, we're going to end it with some good old-fashioned jingle bells. And just as a reminder, as we do our set change to get into the next portion of our concert, we'll start about 10 minutes after, and y'all are welcome to go bid on our silent auction bid guidance.
All right, the next portion of our concert will be our junior high concert band led by Miss Munson. They will start off with a Holly Jolly Christmas.
with some classic Frosty the Snowman. For our last piece of our portion of the concert, we're going to do a festive finale by Brian Bollinges. And don't forget, after this portion of our concert concludes, this is your last chance to go bid on the items in the silent auction. As soon as the symphonic band starts, we're going to close that up, and at the end of symphonic band, we'll announce the winners of each item. For the last portion of tonight's concert, we have the Junior High Symphonic Band, led by Mr. Shamanic. They're going to kick off their portion with a dashing gallop.
Last month, we took the symphonic band students to New Boston High School to audition for the All-Region Band. If you haven't heard of the All-Region Band, it is a group of musicians made up of students from our region in the state, which spans from Texarkana all the way to Sulphur Springs. Students are all given the same music to prepare beforehand and audition to be in this select group. We would like to take a moment to recognize the students in the symphonic band who made it into the All-Region Band. On flute, and when I call your name, just go ahead and stand up and remain standing. So on flute, 10th chair, Noemi Carmona. And 7th chair, Jackson Carr. Alto saxophone, alternate, Danny Blair. Third chair, Landon Ray. And first chair in the region on alto saxophone, Anthony Wynn. Okay, more saxophone dominance here. First chair in the region on tenor saxophone, Mr. Ryan Caston. On trumpet, first alternate, Holly Jo White. And third chair, Bristol Thomas. On French horn, 7th chair, Lily Pickering. And 6th chair, Grace Wessels. On trombone, 3rd chair, Jillian Burnett. And first chair for the 2nd year in a row, Shelby Burnett. And on percussion, 6th chair, Dylan Johnson. These students will attend the All-Region Clinic on January 12th and 13th at Pleasant Grove High School in Texarkana, Texas. So please help us congratulate again these students on this outstanding achievement. Our next piece is entitled Hark the Herald Tubas Sing, so this will actually feature our tuba section. Before we play our final tune, would like again to thank our band boosters, our administration, our students, parents. We cannot do it without everybody. It's a team effort, and we are allowed to put on these amazing concerts because everybody just works in tandem. So thank you to everybody for your hard work. All right. Our final tune is entitled Celtic Bell Carol. One of the reasons I wanted to program this song, we did lose a composer, so there are certain composers that write for specific things. They write for orchestras and high school bands, and we also have some that also write exclusively for junior high bands, and this is kind of one of the heavy hitters. And Robert W. Smith was a composer that wrote a ton of great music, and he unfortunately passed away earlier this year. So I did want to program this one because he writes fantastic music. And so in honor of Mr. Robert W. Smith, we will finish our concert with Celtic Bell Carol.